Let's talk about what it looks like or what it means to plan and prep for 20 minutes every day, like we ask you to do in the Clutter Boss Challenge. One of the foundational elements of the Clutter Boss Challenge is to spend 20 minutes every night planning and prepping. It is so critically important that you put aside some time to look at your schedule for tomorrow, figure out when you're going to do your tasks, just figure out what is happening tomorrow. And above and beyond that, prep. Do whatever you can to make your morning, especially, but your whole entire day easier. Some people have a schedule that stays pretty much the same every day. So then your evening is going to be, or your 20 minutes, and it doesn't necessarily have to be done in the evening. Sometimes I do my plan and prep at the end of my workday or, yeah, just kind of as the day is going about. It doesn't have to be in the evening, although usually I do look over my schedule in the evening anyway, because I have a highly variable schedule. So I need to look at it more frequently. But whatever your situation is, if you have a pretty standard schedule, every day is the same, plan and prep might look like more prep to you. If you have a crazy schedule, lots of moving parts, lots of communication that needs to happen for the schedule to work out the way you want it to, you might have a heavier plan time. Whatever it is, make it work for you. During this time, sit down, look at your schedule for tomorrow. Typically, I plan my ideal day. So when I have plan and prep time, I will figure out exactly how I want the day to go if everything works out perfectly, which it almost never does. But I know what it would look like if it did work out perfectly, and it's something to aspire to. I also figure out what my hard stops are. So hard stops for me are times during the day where I need to shift gears. I need to leave the house. I need to whatever it is. And I in my phone will set alarms for hard stops. So typically I work in the morning and then I go on a walk. So a hard stop for me would be like transitioning from working to walking because uh sometimes I never transition, and then that's a problem. So I know that about myself. So I put in these hard stops and I set alarms in my phone. Prepping is really important also. One question I do not go to bed without knowing the answer to is what is for dinner tomorrow night? What is for dinner tomorrow night? This is a massive question that I ask myself during my plan and prep every single day. What is for dinner tomorrow night? What is for breakfast tomorrow? What is for lunch tomorrow? What am I wearing tomorrow? Where am I going tomorrow? Who do I need to talk to about tomorrow? There's a lot of communication involved in plan and prep. Your plan and prep may look very similar to mine. It may look very different, but take the 20 minutes every night to sit down and just have a plan for tomorrow. My goal always is to wake up in the morning and hit go. So I am not a morning person. I take a long time to wake up. It takes me a long time to make decisions in the morning. So I try and eliminate all of that from my life by knowing exactly what my ideal schedule looks like and having my alarm set. So I don't want to have to do a lot of thinking in the morning. I don't want to make decisions. I just want to hit go on my day and just, go through everything that needs to be done. Another thing that I do that is so, so, so helpful is I front load my day as much as possible. What are my non negotiables for tomorrow? Always going for a walk is a non negotiable. Rain, sunshine, snow, hail, sleet, it does not matter. It is non negotiable that I go for a walk every single day. There's other non negotiables that I have in my life. And as you're doing this challenge, the challenge elements are non negotiable. So, what can you front load? What can you do first thing every single day? Get as much of your non negotiables out of the way first. First, not last, not last. Try and do as much as you possibly can first thing. So, when it comes to my business, I think what are like the minimum non negotiables that I have to do every single day to move things forward? And I make sure that when I start working during the day, I do those non negotiables first. If I don't do them and I wait and put them off, my day is not nearly as successful or productive. So, in your professional life, in your personal life, what are your non negotiables and how early in the day can you do them so that they're not waiting for you at the end of a long day when you're tired and exhausted and you want to just give up on everything? We want to optimize that morning time. So that's what planning and prepping looks like for me. I would love to know in the comments, what does your 20 minutes of plan and prep look like for you? Happy Clutter Boss challenging.